Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. These two pieces of content that we're going to be looking at in this video were sent to me by a subscriber, so I wanted to quickly say thank you for that. I appreciate it so much. If you have something that you've been wanting to send, my email is always listed in the description below. And again, I appreciate all of you who have been sending content my way. It's always helpful. Now, these two pieces of content are from a young living hun. She is going to be telling us how to show up when we don't want to, and also tell us why everybody's business is failing. But first, we need a disclaimer.
If you disagreed and you jaws and your claim get audited, who you know do the beating and talking and write the harmonies. I'm really convinced there's nobody out here going hard as me. Wish well the dog that claimed belief in me so he could use me. Look at me now, you chose your route, I know you sick to see it.
Okay, now that is out of the way, if you are not new here, you know that we have one more piece of housekeeping that we have to go over. You also know that you can skip ahead to the next chapter where it says reaction starts here at the bar at the bottom of the screen or at the timestamp in the description. If you are new here, please give this a listen at least one time.
It's like ripping off this band-aid, quick and painless.
I do not blur the names or the faces of the individuals that I am reacting to in my videos. This does not mean that I am encouraging anybody to go and seek these individuals out and send them hateful messages or mean comments. That is never the intention of my content. Please don't do that. My content is meant to be educational, but most of all entertaining. So let's all do our part and keep it that way. And with that, we're gonna get the into it. Now, quickly, if you are unfamiliar with Young Living, they are an MLM, multi-level marketing company, network marketing,
Pyramid scheme?
whatever you want to call it. And their product of choice is essential oils. So that is what they sell. That is what they push on people. And oftentimes you'll see them making wild medical claims as well as wild income claims. So we're just going to get right into it. The first one we're going to look at is her telling us how to show up when we don't want to. These are both shorter pieces of content. That's why I put them both together in one video. That's enough chatter for me. Let's get the fuck into it.
A January reboot. Let's do some things in January. Let's go ahead and just knock out some goals. Let's do the things today. Okay, let's go ahead and do the things today. I currently sound like a man. My family has passed around this really weird respiratory thing. We're not running fevers. We don't really feel that great. I don't know. So I look like a hot mess, but this is how I look most of the time.
Is it a cold?
Might just have a cold, you know.
When running my business. So how fitting is that I would show up to you guys looking like a hot mess. But that is the beauty of this business. I am just so excited. So here's the thing. We are talking about the business plan today. What that business plan does for you is golden, because with the business plan, you have no excuse to not be consistent. Because what I have heard and what I've heard myself say in the past 8.5 years that I have done this business is that, I just didn't show up today because I just didn't know what to do. I just didn't know what to do, so I just didn't show up. I don't know what to do, so I didn't show up, right? Or we just sit during our work hour and we're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Then our work hour is over and we didn't do anything because we don't know what to do, right? That business plan knocks those excuses out because it tells you what to do. It gives you the exact plan that you need for your business to do the dang thing, right? We have a saying from a amazing girl on my team. Her name is Shelby Edmonds. Shout out to Shelby. She's awesome. But she has this saying and she tells it to us all the time. She's like, just go do the dang thing. And so it's so funny. I need to buy her a sweatshirt. But that is what that business plan does for you, is it cuts out those excuses of not knowing what to do. And so when you are sitting down to do your work for the day.
Okay, first of all, what business plan is she talking about? It's got to be like a back office thing. Second, she said the same thing about 3 times at minimum, over and over again, in a different way.
And I would challenge you guys to all have specific work time. Okay, have that specific set time, whether it's an actual hour or whether it's 30 minutes, whatever it is, just make sure that you have this time set out so that you are strategically sitting there doing your business, okay? Burnout comes a lot of times from trying to do your business here and there, trying to do your business while doing other things, and you're distracted and all the things, and it just creates overwhelm. Try to have some part in your day where it is completely blocked off. Maybe it's even 5 minutes, but it's blocked off time to where you can strategically do the things that you need to do. Go to that business plan and do what it says. That business plan is genius, okay? It's absolutely genius. And so if you have not located it in the Life Steps app, Courtney did an amazing video today. She posted it in here of how to find that. You can go do that. But I also wanted to share really quickly what has been working and what worked in my business in 2023. One of the main things that I think brought so much growth to my team, so much passion, so much fire to my team in 2023 is that we learned to work when we didn't feel like it.
Welcome to adulthood.
I'm not ready to be an adult.
You have to work when you don't feel like it. That is common fucking sense. You're not sharing anything groundbreaking. These top leaders in MLMs, when they're on these live streams, training, or even on Zooms, they act like everything they say is so groundbreaking. This is just logic. Like, we're adults now and we have to do things we don't want to do. Thank you for the TED Talk. What?
And here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're throwing your guts up and, on the toilet, still trying to work. I'm not saying that we show up when we don't feel like it and we never rest, because that leads to burnout. What I started asking myself specifically is, if I had a 9 to 5 with a boss that wasn't me, would I show up today? If the answer is yes, then I need to get my tail up and I need to go run my business. If I would show up for somebody else being my boss, then I need to show up for me being my boss.
You just need to show up to the place that's going to pay you a livable wage. What are we doing?
And so if I was just like down and out and like, man, I'm not good at this. This isn't working. My team's not growing. I'm not seeing the results that I want to see. Those thoughts lead you to not wanting to show up for your business. And then you don't show up for your business. And you know what happens? Those things come true. Your team isn't growing. You aren't hitting your goals. So you've got to learn that and build that muscle to show up even when you don't feel like it. Even when there's mind mess there. Even when you're busy. Even when things feel scattered. Having those set hours, having that set time in your schedule to do the things is going to bless and reap such a harvest for you in this season.
What are we, farmers?
So I want to challenge you. In the comments in this video, I want you to post your work time on a weekly basis. So I want you to say, I'm committing on Mondays from 3 to 3:15. I'm committing on Tuesdays from 4:30 to 4:35. I'm committing on Wednesdays from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Whatever it is, I want you to commit to a work time schedule that you can give effort to your business. And I want you to be really brave, and I want you to post it in the comments of this video, because I want to cheer you on. And your work hours and how many hours you're actually spending a week on your business is going to look different than everybody's, and that is totally okay. That's totally okay. But I want to hear, what are your set work hours Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, whatever it is, it's yours, you're your boss. Whatever it is, I want you to put your work hours in the comments, because I want you to hold yourself accountable just for the month of January to stick to those hours. Because I think sometimes we set things and we're like, oh, this isn't work. We throw it out the window, then we're not showing up. Just stick with whatever you come up with just for January, okay? And stick to it throughout this reboot. And
Again, she's just saying the same thing over and over again. She's exhausting. Like, I'm all here for like high energy, let's have some fun. But if you're yelling at me the same 2 things over and over again, it's just a lot.
Just, bring it down a notch there.
Like, you're saying everything and nothing at the same time, and it's so fucking loud. Am I just getting old? Is this another symptom of getting old?
I promise you that you're gonna grow a muscle, that you're gonna learn that you can show up and you can keep promises for yourself even when you don't feel like it, even when you have mind mess, even when things are busy. You're going to hold true to those work hours. If I have work hours from 1 to 2 on Wednesdays and a mom comes to me and is like, hey, can you keep my kid from 12 to 2, I'm going to say no. And I'm going to say, I actually work from 1 to 2, so I can't keep your child today, right? I'm going to stick to those work hours.
Okay, here's the thing. Susan. I don't know what her name is, honestly. Maybe her name is Susan. That would be funny. But anyway, that's not why we're here. Young Living and any MLM, most people lose money. So the chances and odds of her making a sustainable living income from Young Living as opposed to childcare for a career, the chances of her making more in Young Living are very slim. So I think it's probably not a great business decision or financial decision for somebody who's in an MLM to put their actual source of income on the back burner because they have to work their other business for an hour. It's not even your business.
Because I'm committing to myself that this is what I'm doing in January. I'm serious.
Careful, she means business.
This is who I am. Like this, I'm showing up as somebody who's going to meet my goals, reboot my system, kick off the new year, hit all of the things. I'm going to do the thing. And what it takes is to have intentional time to actually work your business. And so I want to hear, put it in the comments, like, what are you committing to? What are your work hours? When is your open sign on, right? And then also, don't lose sight of the closed sign. Taking a break. We have a thing in our home that we eat family dinner together at the table, no phones, no TV. We sit there till every single person at the table is done. Nobody interrupts our time. No phone call interrupts our time. No text message, right? Protect that. Whatever that is for you, whatever hours in the day that is, have an open sign for your business, but also make sure that you have a closed sign for your business so that you can prioritize other things in your life. And that is the beauty of having work hours, is you don't burn out. You don't burn out with work hours because you have intentional time to turn it on and intentional time to turn it off. So I'm cheering you guys on. You're going to be hearing from a lot of amazing ladies in here. We are just so on fire to see you grow, to see you hit your goals in 2024. It's going to be the best year yet. And I am so, so, so excited. All right, you guys, have a great day. I want to see your work hours in the comments. I'm going to be coming back and I'm going to be looking at this. So make sure you put it in there. All right, guys, bye.
Ow, that hurt my head. We're moving on to the next one. This is when she's telling us that if our business is failing, it's because we don't believe. We don't believe. This one's a little bit longer, and I'm hoping she's not screaming through the whole thing again. Let's get into it.
Hi, I'm so excited to be back here with you guys. I am just so excited for you to hear what I have to say today. And I mean that so humbly.
She's just always so fucking excited, and that's great. But if you're coming on to do a training, at least have something prepared so you're not saying the same thing over and over again like you did in the last 8 minutes that we just watched.
But it's because it transformed my business. So at the end of, I think it was 2021, I found myself feeling like nothing I was doing was moving the needle in my business. Nothing I was doing was working. I was showing up consistently. I felt like I was doing the things, but nothing was working. I wasn't enrolling the amount of people I wanted to. I wasn't bringing in new brand partners. It felt like my team was stagnant. And I was in this place like, what am I not doing? What am I not doing? I feel like I'm doing it all. And maybe you feel that way right now. You feel like you are showing up. You are doing the daily 5. You are doing your tracker. You are plugging in, but something is just missing. Do any of you feel that way?
Yeah, there's money missing.
Like something's just not right. Something's not working. Is it me? And you are just in this mindset of like, what is going wrong? Maybe I need better brand partners. Maybe I need better customers, right? And so I was sitting in that despair, and I was like, okay, I have to figure out what to change. Like something's got to go. Something's got to change. And so I really dug in. And what I found that was missing was my own belief. Because everything flows from the leadership down, right? You are a leader for your customers and for your brand partners. You're a leader for your team. And if your belief is not there, your customer's belief is not there, and your brand partner's belief is not going to be there. Because it's your belief that holds your team together. So I want you to stop and think today, where is your unbelief? Do you truly believe in loyalty rewards? Do you? Do you think it's too expensive? Maybe it's not too expensive for you, but you think it's too expensive for your customers, that your customers can't afford it, that your customers won't stay on it, that it's not something that your team does. That's unbelief. If you can find belief and work on belief in loyalty rewards, I guarantee you, in 90 days, the percentage of customers on loyalty rewards on your team is going to go up. Because here's what happens. When you don't believe in something and you are still trying to share it, your unbelief comes through the words that you're saying. So when you show up and you share loyalty rewards and you're in the back of your mind thinking, these people can't afford this. This is just too expensive. This is too much of a commitment. Nobody likes subscriptions anymore. When you are thinking those things, you are showing up as that disbelief to your people. So they're not going to show up on loyalty reward, or they're not going to order on loyalty rewards. And then what does that do? That reaffirms that negative thought and that unbelief that loyalty rewards isn't something that people do on your team. So
it's also gonna cause her to lose money, which is why she's probably so hyped up about this.
You, as a leader of your business, need to work on the areas of unbelief that you have in this business. Do you fully believe in Ningxia Red? And everybody's like, yeah, I love Ningxia Red. Do you think it's too expensive? Do you think that people won't keep up ordering it? Do you believe that it truly does change a life?
Ningxia Red is bullshit. It's snake oil. So if they don't believe it, if they don't believe it works, if they think it's way too expensive because it fucking is, then I think they're valid beliefs. This is borderline cult-like behavior.
Because if you really truly believe in Ningxia and you really believe that it can be transformational and that it did what it did for you and that it can do that for other people, then the price tag on Ningxia is cheap to you.
So they sell Ningxia Red in a 2-pack or a 4-pack. A 2-pack retail price is $107.89. A 4-pack is $193.42. Now, what's in Ningxia Red, you ask? I'm so happy that you asked me that question. It's a proprietary blend. And if you're not familiar with proprietary, that means that they don't tell you, they are not required to tell you how much of each thing is in said blend. So the proprietary blend contains Ningxia Wolfberry Puree. And I want to put this into perspective for you because there's another name for Ningxia Wolfberry Puree, and that name is goji berry. This is common. You can find goji berry juice, or I think they even have like vitamins and things like that. You can buy it in the store on Amazon for way less money and know exactly what you're getting in that particular brand, whatever brand you decide to purchase. It also has blueberry juice concentrate, plum juice concentrate, cherry juice concentrate, aronia juice concentrate, pomegranate juice concentrate, and then another proprietary essential blend of grapeseed extract, orange essential oil, yuzu essential oil, lemon essential oil, tangerine essential oil, and then of course the other ingredients that are the inactive ingredients just for flavor and preservation, I'm assuming. I don't know. Like, I can fully understand why somebody, especially now in this economy, would be like, that's really expensive. And I don't know if it works because where's the science behind it? There's not enough science behind this Ningxia Red that they all talk about so much to prove that it does anything for you. It's juice. It's essentially juice.
Just breathe and drink your juice.
So I want you to really stop and think, do you believe in this business model? Do you believe that when you go and you share this business, that you can plug them in and you can help them be successful? Because if the answer is no, that's why you're not getting brand partners. You have got to stop. You've got to slow down for a few seconds and you've got to really dig deep and you've got to see, where is your unbelief? And so what I did is I worked for a while. I just dug and I asked questions and I asked hard questions, and I was like, where is my unbelief? Where's my unbelief? Is it in the business model? Is it in Ningxia? Is it in loyalty rewards? Is it in thieves cleaner? Is it in the price of the kit? Is it in where's my unbelief? And when I started to dig into my unbelief, you know what I saw happen? I enrolled more people. I enrolled more brand partners. My team is on fire. We hit gold in November. I earned the Hawaii trip and all of these things. Like, things happen because I dug into the root. And that's what I want you to do today. Where are you going to dig in? And that's how you can choose your hero products, like we like to say, right? What is those 5 products that you love, that you share, that you are consistent with, that you show up on the internet with, that you show up and teach classes on? What is those 5 products? And really ask yourself the super hard questions and see where your unbelief is. Because when you can dig in and you can rip out that unbelief, I promise you, it's inevitable. You have to see growth when you fully believe in what you do. Because here's the difference. When I didn't fully believe that I could help somebody be successful, what I did, there's 2 different things. What I did, one, is when I would share the business opportunity, I would be like, hey, if you want to do this, like, that would be cool, but you don't have to. It's fine. I just really wanted to let you know there was an option for you. But it really, if you don't want to do it, like, it's fine. Okay? That's unbelief showing up to the table. But when I really believed in this business model, do you want to know how I presented it? I said, hey, I see you as somebody that would be absolutely amazing at this business. You are organized, you love help, and you are incredible at showing people that you love them and want to find a solution for them. That's what you need in this business, and I'm here to help you be successful. Let's do this together. Do you see the difference? That's the difference of unbelief and belief showing up to the table. The same thing happens with our products. When we're like, hey, I just wanted to let you know, like, Ningxia would be amazing for you, but I know it's a little bit expensive, so let me know if you need to save up for it. And it's okay if you can't afford it. I just really wanted to let you know that that was an option. Or when you have full belief in the product, you show up and you say, hey, I know that Ningxia would be an answer for you. Ningxia is amazing. This is what it does for me. This is what it's done for my family. You need Ningxia. Let me know how I can help you get Ningxia into your home.
Nobody needs your shit.
Do you see the difference? There's a massive difference when belief shows up to the table. And so I want you to really focus and really ask yourself, like, where am I not fully believing in what I need to believe in, and work on that. Maybe you don't have a testimony yet with the product. Start using them. Get them on you every single day. I promise you, in 90 days, you're going to have a really flippin' amazing testimony if you are using your Thieves Cleaner, diffusing your oils, drinking your Ningxia. And so get down and dirty is what I like to tell my team. Get down and dirty.
Get down and oily.
And find the roots, dig in the dirt a little bit, and see what needs to be uprooted and replaced with belief. So what I did after that amount of time really finding my belief, I
see where you need the most brainwashing and take care of it. Wash that brain real good so you think Ningxia Red is cheap and it works amazing and fixes all your problems just like the oils. They don't hear themselves. I've said that in almost every one of my reaction videos, but they really don't hear themselves. I can't help it.
Actually went back to all of my leaders and I tapped them on the shoulder and I was like, hey, look, I know that at somewhere, some way, sometime along this journey, I lost belief and my unbelief trickled down, and I'm sorry that my unbelief led you to unbelief. But I'm here to tell you that I was in the wrong, and I have full belief in this company. I have full belief in this business model. I have full belief in the Ningxia and the kits and you succeeding. Let's do this together. And it lit my team on fire because of belief. Is it easy? Is it simple? It's simple. It's not easy to really be honest with ourselves, right? But it is simple. And so I want you to really focus. Yesterday we talked about sharing the products and getting in those funnels of talking to these new people. And today the post is incredible about just simply talking to people in Walmart and talking to people at the park and talking to people at church. Like just talking to people, just being a kind human. But the part of sharing the products that is missing in so many of us is really just that little tiny voice of doubt in what we don't see happening on our team. So
I just want to make clear why the voice of doubt might be showing up for anybody who's in Young Living or any MLM for that matter. It's because your gut is trying to tell you something. Your conscience is like, hey, this is bullshit. You might want to run the other way. Listen to the voice. Sit down and actually figure out why you're feeling that way. There are legitimate reasons why you're feeling that way. Maybe somebody has tried Ningxia Red in the past and they didn't see results. Why would they sit down and convince themselves that Ningxia Red works and it's worth the price if they have not had that experience? This is brainwashing. It's scary.
maybe you take some time today and you evaluate the things that's not happening in your business. Is your loyalty rewards low? Do you not have as many brand partners as you would like to have? Or is your team, your customers falling off? Maybe you have a bigger, inactive number than new team members or new customers coming in, right? Evaluate, get really down into your virtual office. What is happening and what needs to happen? What needs to be put in place and what belief needs to be brought to the table where unbelief has been brought to the table over and over again. And it's okay. Give yourself grace. We all have more things to learn and more belief to gain along the way. But I promise if you will just stop and ask yourself, and really dig into that and start sharing belief today. You do not have to wait until you have just gained this massive amount of belief in every area to start. Start today. Gain some belief today in loyalty rewards, in Ningxia, in the business model. Go share the business with somebody with full confidence and full belief that you know how to help them succeed. Because guess what you can do? You can go share the business model. They can become a brand partner for $1 and you can plug them into this business reboot and they will know what to do. Right? Go grab the tracker, go start a WIM with them, go through the business, launch your business checklist with them. It's all in the app. Go grab it and you can launch them. There's no way you cannot help somebody be successful with this business with the tools that you have, right? So that unbelief can just be thrown to the table. Our products are amazing. The price point is amazing for so much transformation, right? So I am just so excited. I know it transformed my business and I know it's going to transform yours. So I want you to type in the comments, what are you going to sit down and find more? I'm not even saying you're fully unbelief, but just more belief in. Is it loyalty rewards? Is it a certain product? Is it the business model? Is it helping people be successful? I want you to be brave and I want you to type it in the comments, right?
Type in the comments what you're washing from your brain. Let me know what brainwashing techniques you're going to be using.
We've already set our work hours. We're already talking about funnels. We're already talking about those things, but you've got to slow down for just a second and you've got to really find belief. I hope this has blessed you. I hope it blesses your business as much as it did mine. You guys, it literally exploded my business. And it made it so much more fun. It made it more fun to be on my team, more fun to be a customer of mine. It made it more fun to be a brand partner on my team because I showed up with confidence, because I showed up with that belief, and just amazing things happen. And I want that for you. All right, you guys, we will chat soon. Bye.
Yikes. Just big yikes. Her trainings were giving major cult vibes for me. And not all trainings give me big cult vibes, like bite model vibes, but her trainings gave me the bite model vibes. But anyway, I wanted to remind you of one little thing. I'm taking part in the challenge of the low taper fade. If you missed it, I announced that I will be getting a low taper fade undercut. Every time I say that, my palms sweat. If I reach 10,000 subscribers by July 1st, 2024. So if you are watching this and you've made it to this point and you're not subscribed, what the hell? But seriously, I know sometimes YouTube can just push specific videos into your feed consistently and you think you're subscribed, but you're actually not. And also sometimes they like to unsubscribe people, so that's super fun. But anyway, it's time for our palette cleanser. TikTok hates your MLM.
You made it. Hi, it's so good to see you. It's been so long. I know it has. Everybody, this is Samantha. Hi, Samantha. Hi. Okay, Samantha, why don't you have a seat? We're gonna get started. Started? Oh, okay. Rachel, you look incredible, by the way. Oh, thank you. I've been dabbling in some new products. Oh, that's cool. What kind of products do you have 5 friends? Do I have 5? Do you have 5 friends who also have friends? What? Just answer the question. Okay, yeah, sure. I have 5 friends. Hey, wait a minute. What's going on? How would you like to be your own boss? We're all our own bosses. Let me go! How would you like to make money while sitting on the couch? Okay, this has been fun, but I gotta leave. Here, try these healthy brownies I made. Don't they taste like the real thing? No, they taste nothing like real brownies.
That's a great depiction of what actually happens when you're brainwashed. As always, thanks for hanging out with me while I talk a bunch of shit, and I will see you in the next one.
I got caught comparing me to people I don't even know. They say it's lonely at the top, well maybe then I'll focus on things that's more important and let whoever think whatever and just keep it moving. These niggas won't work on themselves, they'd rather see you losing. You'll never see me losing.